Spirit is saying this love is not too good to be true. In fact, your connection has surpassed already so many spiritual lessons, tests, not tests of you trying each other, talking about spiritual forces, talking about energies, like senses of psychic or spiritual ill intent that has been sent your way has not been able to touch this connection. The love you two share, but also the communication, the trust you are continuing to build every day is shown through your actions, your words, but also the most important thing, you trust yourself with this connection, this person. Nothing in life is perfect, and that's even why you feel more in love and safe to be yourself and seen with this person, because they are authentic to you. They're not hiding who they are, which means all of their great qualities and then all of their insecurities, all the things that they are still learning to heal within themselves. This creates this dual safe space. And that's the tango partner effect. That's when somebody you really know is meant for you. Your souls just have this inner knowing of peace, of safety. It's not feeling like you need to escape each other. It's like the energy of this is somebody I charge with. This is somebody I restore with. This is somebody I experience life with. It's not just somebody I escape with. So, let's see what Spirit has, regarding this connection, regarding what's coming with this connection. I'm sensing that you guys have just came out of a cleansing period. Both of you were dealing with forms of your own internal healing, seeing the dark side or the dark night within self. You both are healing in different ways, but as an active pair. What Spirit is showing, in your past relationships, you were taught that the only form of receiving effort from the other was from overgiving or constantly being the one that's trying to be like a problem solver, doing. And what this connection shows you actually, that shows you the more that you allow yourself to detach from needing to present something to the table and just see that you are what is meant to be there. That's when there's like this true tug of war with your internal mind and their internal mind, where that string, it doesn't feel tight, it feels let go, it feels comfortable, it feels safe. Instead of it feeling like it's keeping you tied to something, it's like a scuba diver who has to have, I can't remember what it's called, but when a scuba divers, they're attached to the boat. That's a life force, that's a life string, if you will, for them, a life rope. It's what allows them to go into the unknown and be safe. That's the energy of what you give each other. What I see Spirit showing is both of you communicate so differently when you're not like in the same room. So what that is being represented is maybe when you guys are not hanging out, or if you have to go quite a bit of time without seeing each other or talking, when there's just a normal time where you're busy successful people, and you just can't always talk. You know this, you like this about them. In fact, you need this in a relationship, this a balance, but your nervous system isn't used to it being a good thing, right? It actually working out, it actually being just that you guys are healthy and balanced and have time to focus on yourself. There's nothing hiding. There's nothing around the corner that you're needing to look for. There's not another shoe that's going to drop. This connection, it really does feel locked in. Not even just meant for something more. Not even just destined for something more. Like you both actively are choosing to show up every day for each other. That changes everything. That's where, that's the egg that makes all the rest of the ingredients of the batter stick together. It's who we're showing up as, who we're choosing to be. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are not what has happened to us. We are not even we are not even what we've done in the past. We are who we choose to be and show up in this existence. Spirit shows for you to trust this connection. Spirit shows for you to have the courage to tell fear you do not even choose to try to escape that feeling. Your fear shows you why and where the healing or the reflection or even the communication is still needed. When you let fear know you are not afraid and understand it is a necessary part and it's a balance of life and it does not mean life or death. When you let fear know that you have detached from any control, that is when you're able to back out and not be leading your actions through emotion or projection or from triggers with that other person. That's when you're really able to heal. That's when you're really able to close the book on the past parts of your series and make the effort to focus on the present and now and the forward. You know, you're meant to be seen by this person. This person's meant to see you, and vice versa, in a way that nobody else can. You won. You broke the cycle. So continue to let yourself have this fruition. Continue to let yourself not be afraid to be frustrated. Continue to let yourself not be afraid to know that everything really is getting better. Everything really is okay. And you are so safe, not only in this 3D existence, but in the spiritual. Continue to also blend in every day these lessons about even understanding within yourself how much black and white thinking you used to have. Every day making an effort to show up for yourself is what makes it to where you can show up for others. Don't you see, this connection is about so much more than, oh, this other person being my missing puzzle piece. This connection is about so much more than sensuality and wish fulfillment, even though those are things that are so important. Like real love, it's so much about effort. It's so much about leaving your fear, leaving your self-doubt at the door and just being real and raw and giving a space to openly grow together. You know, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for this phase. And so are they. You show up. You flow with their frequency, not match it, not try to distract it. Flow together and see this increase. All of the silver and gold jewelry you see me wearing comes from an amazing company called Marcozo. I have been working with this company for the past 5 years. What I love about this company is that all of their pieces are high-grade material. Here are some of my favorite pieces I wear on the daily. My Archangel Michael ring, my Poseidon ring, and my Odin pendant. On the front, it has the Volk knot, and then on the back, it has a raven. If you're watching this on any other platform, simply migrate to my YouTube and do so. That's what I have for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.